The article says that there are 3 young women and Todd himself in the performance. Is that accurate?
Yes, although there's others that can also get in on stuff, so it's not always the same.
Not always the same 3 women.
Right. You're guessing from the show that you may not have seen everybody yet that he's got. But yeah, there's 3 women that sing regularly.
And were the 6 other members the Cho-Cho, or?
Oh yeah, Sleestak's Cho-Cho, which are a better breed of Sleestak, apparently.
Right.
Sharp teeth.
It sounds like a job for Alex to seduce one of those women and get some information out of them.
Really pump her for information?
Yeah.
Could be. I don't want to see that again, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what your problem is.
Not unless I'm dressed like a Smurf.
Mm-hmm. It'll just be a second longer because Matt has to get his alcohol ready.
Cool.
I totally understand that.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm not in England, it's drinking time.
Okay, so we've got regular fires throughout history, which means the cult goes back to whenever this Gutenberg print thing is.
Yeah, and he was involved in the 1970 fire, I think. One of those fires. He was in that fire, and he was the only survivor.
Yeah, I don't see a 1970 fire.
Yeah,
Here.
it might be another article somewhere.
Are there more articles, Logan?
Let me take a look here. Yeah, I flip you back to the other chunk. There may be some additional stuff of interest on this.
It might be something that Logan just told us.
Lies or lies.
So this is the book that we found.
Look at him with his pointer.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in that area of the picture. The book that we found.
Top left.
Looking for the book, top left. Oh, loving my teen idol, loving my tummy.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like his sexual habits are prolific.
Mm-hmm.
It shows Alex fucking the janitor.
He's a regular Alex Kidley, that man is.
Yeah, and we I believe a few months after that book was published, she went missing.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the one you were investigating.
No, that's a different person. Probably a different person. Just some random. Yeah, it says, heard the rumor that it was at the Bountiful Harvest fire in 76 and managed to get out.
Right. Do we know if the Vic have we talked to the Vic's friends?
One of them, yeah, she's the one who we spoke to when we got the job, and she told us that they spoke 2 weeks prior,
Okay.
and she said the one we were looking into, Angelica, seemed distressed and wanted to come home, and that's when her father found out she booked a bus ticket but never got on it, and that's
Right.
when we arrived and started everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you all that, right?
I'm not sure I remember that part. No. I think I just remembered you telling me that you solved the crime.
Yeah. Well, we also found out that she was terminated on the same day that she was killed, which we found a bit odd, to say the least.
Who
And
was
it was
terminated?
Angelica,
Oh,
the one
okay.
we were looking into. So she was fired, and then on the same day,
Oh,
the
okay. Fired,
whole
terminated.
fired. Yeah, sorry,
That's what you
fired.
Fired
told me. Yeah.
and terminated.
Yep. Yeah, because terminated at, I thought you meant
Yeah,
killed the
sorry.
same day she was killed, and that didn't make any sense. So.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
who's this crazy fire demon thing in the
That's the
look?
one. That's we believe to be her roommate that she was staying with in Las Vegas, and we had to fight that thing. That's the one with the elder sign in her skull.
Okay.
Yeah. It's some kind of zombie, glowing zombie thing.
Got it.
which was a super encounter for these guys. They just loved it.
I mean, it lasted one round.
It was hilarious how it got solved, though. That was so goddamn funny because the players did something really clever. They're like, okay, you, John, stay at the door and just kind of bum, so that it's distracted and we'll sneak in from the back. And he's like, got it. So he's going bum, 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 and it's like, at the door. And then Alex comes up behind him with his hammer. He goes, boom, and it flies through the door on John with the creature on top. And they were all some ways from the door, like, surprise. And Alex is like, oh, too hard. He's a little on the strong side.
Literally one hit, dead.
Yeah. Good times.
What
was
else did I?
No. Briefly.
What else was there? Oh, and the lady who we spoke to about Angelica, to find out, did she work there? Has anyone heard of her? She blatantly lied to us when we asked them about her, as I managed to take a peek at her paper that she was holding, which said terminated, but she never mentioned that. So she's obviously in on it or knows something.
Right. Yeah, this would be a whole lot easier if it wasn't a bunch of slee stack.
Yep.
That pretty much kills every possible thing I can think of.
I mean, we do have a master disguiser.
Yeah, but he said he can't disguise as a slee stack, and it would involve being disguised as staff or something.
Yeah.
Which means even if we manage to drag one of the staff into a closet and lock him in there, nobody could replace him.
Even if it's all human, it's honestly just as tricky. I mean, yeah, you stick out a little bit more, but unless you start doing the Mission Impossible, whoever's breathing in their mic, please stop.
I'm back.
Cool.
That's my breathing in the mic because I've been fucking running around like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, say that.
Yeah, make a library use roll and make it, and then we'll get nothing.
You see, Freddie is ripping out parts of the card catalog, going, "This is not how you run a library."
Nice.
And Rock's just standing there.
Oh,
Anyway, what was it you're looking for there, Kinley?
The manager, Marv Bloomberg.
More on the manager.
Yeah. There's not a lot on the manager. He doesn't have like a bio or anything. Pretty much, he is like the more behind the scenes, calm, sedate guy. I don't know where you guys got the opinion he is a giant party animal, but
That's what you told us. Right?
Lies. According to this source, not a giant party animal, but he has been with this guy from the beginning.
Okay. So he's really fucking old then.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
70s, something like that.
Does he have contact numbers? Anything?
Sure.
He's in the phone book?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, they've been together since Marv has been with Todd Christopher. Oh, a bit more on this guy. He's a slightly overweight, balding, late 60-ish man who acts as general manager, head of HR, day-to-day factotum, dresses with the open shirt, gold chains, bad hairpiece look. He's been with, according to his research, Todd Christopher since Christopher's early decades ago, puppies and kittens days. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for a while they were not together. When Christopher disappeared, this guy was doing his own thing, and then Christopher came back, and then they hooked back up.
I think if there's a way for us to set up a meeting with Todd Christopher under some guise, whatever, go into his apartment, we might just be able to, like, throw him out the window.
Yeah, if you ignore the most important thing of any caper, yes.
Escape.
Yes.
Yep.
No, yeah, Trump. Just leave.
Trump?
Yeah,
Trump out.
I got a trunk card of the PC home in Kinleyville.
You do not want to go there.
Okay. Well, so somebody messed that up? Why does our home keep getting messed up?
Potentially. We haven't been back yet, but did you read the board?
No, I don't read the boards. I don't have time to live on this game.
Well,
Aww.
the TLDR is there's a bunch of people with ice torques around their necks that have basically taken over Kinleyville. All the doors have left, and they're now in the embassy. So Kinleyville is now kind of in disrepair.
Okay.
And the people with the ice torques, they're not a huge fan of us. They even tried to attack us.
So
not everyone is.
So did we cause this problem, or is it just because we're burning through zones? Like every zone we go to gets destroyed.
I mean, indirectly we did, but you know.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah, no. Back to what we were doing. We have trumps of several areas we can go to, so the escape is covered.
Yes, for this group, since everybody's walk pattern, you are A-okay.
So we just need to go there, throw them out the window, jump out, jump on.
Yeah, but don't forget, walking pattern can take a while, and you need
to
concentrate.
It takes a minute, yeah.
Well, a minute is a long time though if you're in combat.
Yeah, I know.
A minute is whatever those bats are through our heads from 7 different directions.
Well, yeah, also the 1 minute assumes that, you're able to concentrate fully and stuff. Because if you were to go up somebody who's trying to trump and just slap them around, they're not going anywhere.
And then there's he has paws, and we'd have to make a grapple attempt, which means we got about 5 tries at that before we finally get it, because he's probably got around 5 metagaming, but
Well, not necessarily. If you use an explosive device to blow him out the window.
Yes.
He ain't pausing that.
Nope. Still leaves the how do we get that explosive device in there and how do we get out, which goes back to Ocean's 11.
Doo-doo.
Boom, baby.
Yeah. So we've looked into him. We've looked into the manager.
Yeah.
There's no one else of noteworthy to.
Well, there's the staff at the casino. Might be able to find someone who's like maybe not a fan of him or something.
Yeah, anybody who's got bad blood with.
I mean, he must have enemies. Must have. Surely.
That's the problem. We don't know enough about his. Disappeared for 40 years. We have no idea what he's been doing.
What if we just got like a cover ID with journalists, try to set up a meeting with his manager, ask him some questions about Todd, find out some more information, and maybe even set up a meeting, like an interview with Todd, so we can ask him directly.
Yeah, I like that idea because I'm thinking if he's been quiet for 40 years and he's trying to
where have you been? It wouldn't be that unusual.
Yeah, he's trying to get back into the limelight. They might be looking for as much publicity as they can get.
Actually, with your previous experience as a celeb and stuff, not really. He's pretty much just got this gig going at this hotel, and there's not even a whole hell of a lot. I mean, there's some advertisement from that thing, but as far as him personally, he seems happy emceeing. He's not really going for a lot of publicity and stuff. It's almost like he's content doing what he's doing and stuff. As far as general public goes.
I love it. 2 questions. Well, two-part question. Is Todd Christopher, what's his general demeanor? Is he like hunched over, like, I'm an old man? Or is he more straight and like,
he's straight, but he's definitely not healthy looking. I mean, you've gotten to see him close up. I mean, he looks better in the pictures and stuff, but he wears a lot of makeup and shit.
Second question.
So pretty much you're thinking if Alex got his hand on him, he could pick him up and throttle him like a baby kitten.
Second question. The man we saw in the security footage with the newspaper, did it seem like it would be an old man?
Quite possible. It's possible. It's not impossible, but there's nothing conclusive from that security footage.
Okay.
But yes, it's possible. Lawyer would pick it apart, of course, but possible.
I guess the only other question I have is what's with all the hazmat suits? Was that the site of the explosion?
Yeah.
That was at the bathroom that she died in, because basically whatever the spell is, it leaves a radiation.
Radiation. Okay.
Which is awesome. PCs like some radiation.
So cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, with the way I'm seeing this at the moment is with the fact that all the staff are sleeve stacks and we can't, basically, we don't have time or resources to become good enough looking disguised as sleeve stacks, then it does limit the options we have. I mean, this is doable. It's probably gonna get messy. Simple as that.
Okay.
Shows the whole hotel on fire, falling over.
Well, there was the other idea I had, where we would speak to his manager and say, "Hey, we've noticed that Mr. Christopher has come back from wherever he's been for the past 40 years. We want to throw a party. in his name, invite him. And
Been around for a while though, dude. He came back
a
like
while.
years ago. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was recent. Okay,
It was a 4-year disappearance. Yeah.
4. I thought it was
40.
40? He disappeared for 40 years?
Not disappeared. He just dropped off the limelight.
Right. It said off the grid, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
So-
mean, he's been back for a few years. Not like he just
Okay.
showed up the other day and said, I want a place in this hotel. And they said, damn, that sounds great.
Mm.
Yeah. But you guys knew before your planning session that everybody's probably sleigh stacked. This shouldn't come as a big shock to you.
Yeah.
No. We knew that most people were sleeve stacks. We didn't know that all the staff were sleeve stacks.
Oh, yeah.
We were hoping to get in as like disguised staff members to do certain things, which now kind of
You guys kind of feel like blacks in the old days, well, or present days, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, it's not that much different. Well,
exactly.
it's very much more different, but
Well,
it's not good.
less plantations, less daily whippings, more not hiring and not picking up in taxis. I suppose.
Right, instead of lynchings, just economic destruction.
They still have some lynchings occasionally down south, because tradition.
Yep.
okay. Well,
Not that this will help probably, but I do have a spell called Lights Out, which will basically turn off all the lights in a 50-meter radius for the next 15 seconds.
Well, plus you definitely were able to see through one of the 3 video cameras. I'm not saying that that's great or anything, but you do have the paladin of batteryness with you.
Yeah, we can look through more cameras if
you feel like
need
it.
to.
Yeah, and surprisingly, the cameras are marked on the blueprints. So.
Well, no, the PCs were able to mark those. They've been in there.
Oh, okay.
So I just figured that they would tell you rather than making it some sort of cruel surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
We knew all this time where the cameras were, Russ. We were just fucking with you.
mm-hmm.
Well, there's 2 more cameras to look through.
So
well, it's about 1:30 p.m. currently because you guys.
Do we want to look into?
Oh, 3 more. There's room 4.
Do we want to look in the actual apartment?
What about the camera in room 4?
What
Do we know what that is? We only know what room 6 is, right? Yeah. There's a camera in room 4.
Maybe they did put one on the blueprints. Damn you, blueprints.
yeah, spell stopped working again. There you go.
I will poke the tree again. Think.
Right, so 6 more magic points back for Freddy. You used 6 on the other one, right?
The librarian comes over to tell you that you need to remain quiet in here, even though you're the only patrons. She agrees. Oh, that camera just goes to the elevators. Yeah, you guys knew that one. That's how you got up there.
Right. Oh, okay. That's a reception desk and public bathrooms. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That looks like a private bar. There's bar stools around room 8. Tables. Chandeliers.
Yeah, I realize that the bar stools and shit wouldn't normally be on blueprints, but these seem to be really detailed blueprints. For
The interior decorators blueprints.
right. Does somebody have a printer going in the background or some weird shit?
It's the. Sorry, hold on.
Are you printing shit out? Are you trying to keep all this stuff on paper file as well so you can research it? Oh.
Somebody is claiming. Somebody be
Like-
cleaning.
Clean, clean, clean. All right.
All right, so messy, what are you talking about? Well, let's go someplace private and talk about that.
You guys leave the library and go back to the same casino that you know where it is?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go somewhere else? I mean, there's a lot of places in Vegas to go. A whole lot of places.
Rival acts. We could ask around the other places and see if he's drawn away customers and see if there's somebody who doesn't like him because his act is killing it. I don't know.
Actually, the Penn and Teller Act at whatever casino they're at is bigger than this, I think. But
I love Penn and Teller.
they are awesome.
Hey, Eolus, would you like to buy us some tickets to the Penn and Teller show?
Hmm.
Do I look like I made the money?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Why do you want to go there?
Penn and Teller, man. I've never seen them.
We have a job to do.
And they'll be young. Not that old puffy Penn.
Oh, he lost a lot of weight, dude.
He lost all the way there.
Oh yeah,
Oh, he's thin again.
super
Yeah.
thin.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So, do we want to look through the cameras?
Yeah, we're going back to the bar that
Right.
we were in before. $10 later.
Yep. $10.
Blah blah blah.
This is how you drain the PC's money on a continuing basis. Taxis.
All right.
I
Which
did supply
camera?
you with a car, but no, he wanted to go crash up Derby with it.
Which car? No, which camera? Or which room, rather? Do you want?
Well, there's only you got the elevator thing. There's only two, way deep in the hallways. Probably not the one that's looking at the other camera, because we saw them walk down that hallway.
Hmm.
I don't know. You could check the one to the south
Well,
on the west side of the map.
as long as neither of us fumble our spell rolls, we can theoretically cover everything over time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can also check the room itself as well. See what that's like.
I like how Freddie's talking about doing the spell as though he's any good at it.
I
Okay.
mean, look, it might take a while, but
Mhm.
yeah.
I'll
All
go
right,
back
let's.
to the main page for you in case you need to use cards and shit.
So
Shows Freddie's head explode. Here we go.
yeah, let's do the southern camera
No problem.
next.
I know what's happening.
Willpower 5. What willpower 5? Damn it. Okay, failed. I can do one more before I need some juice.
You got 6 back earlier, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I can do one more now.
Cast till you pass out. It won't bring you home.
I wish that we had this kind of spell casting in real life. There would never be a time when I was having problems getting to sleep.
Damn it. Alright, I need the juice.
Okay.
Just lay in bed. Do.
9 magic points. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just that one spell, but my give MP is not fucking working.
Why is
Hold on.
mine not working?
Jostling this thing again.
Sorry, I just rolled 100. I got it. 9
Okay.
magic points back.
Alright, well mine worked. I don't know why yours
Yeah.
doesn't.
I'll try a different spell in that spell tree, but yeah, you see that one works. Don't know why. Give MP for me is just not working at the moment.
Do you have a value in it?
Right, now it's just worked.
Okay, I don't know.
So it must have been after he jostled it.
You jostle the tree, yeah.
I put my wire.
It's like burying on an ass.
Oh, come on.
6 years later.
You
It'd be
can
funny
do
if
it.
Freddie had a shitty willpower.
Yes!
Yay! And
Come
so-
on.
Wait,
Well-
does that give me?
I gave you 9 magic points. 'Cause that's the max I can give you.
Right. You got through just in time to see what looks like the back of the guy you were looking for. And apparently he's being helped by 2 of those Cho-Cho slee stacks, and they disappear around the corner.
What corner?
The only corner he can see with his camera.
This is the one.
The one with the other camera in it.
So this will be
Don't know which
the southern. So going west or north?
The corner that's just north of room 6, because you were at the far west camera.
How do I do
Yeah.
the arrow again?
6 to 5.
Oh, it's the little compass thing under the magnifying glass.
There we go. They went that away.
Right,
And
Okay.
you saw them
That away.
disappear around the corner this way.
right, got it.
Cool.
All right.
I mean, if you wanted to recast spell, you can watch them going this way.
Yeah, you can do this camera again.
Recast the spell, you can watch them this way.
Shit.
When you say they're helping him, what does he look like? He's drunk? What's going on?
Give me a Freddy empathy roll would be fine.
Empathy. Oh, that's it.
He's very upset because he lost his puppy.
Who knows?
How far are we from that particular hotel?
You are maybe a couple blocks away, I'm guessing.
Okay, we need to get closer because we might need to react to something that happened. So
Do we want to look in this room? Room 5?
Is there a camera in that room?
It doesn't have to be a camera. It can be anything with a display on it. So the TV.
Oh, so maybe there's a TV in there?
Yeah.
sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Just keep rolling until your head explodes.
How we do the pointy thing again?
The little
Ruler, the circle with like looks like a comb
Yeah.
in it, and then you can point like that. So I guess this might be a TV right here.
Yeah, probably.
Ah,
I'll just say TV.
too fun. This is.
Woohoo! Oh, we're so frustrated.
What
Okay.
have I done?
Well, like I said, if anytime you guys want to cut bait and run away, I'm okay with that as well. You guys can. It's a sandbox, for Christ's sake. You can do whatever you want.
No, Matt has a plan. It's just going to involve like leveling the building or something. So I do want to hear Matt's plan.
Oh,
God
there-
damn.
All right. Nice.
Right, Freddie. You see a bunch of these. You're looking out through a TV screen, okay,
Mhm.
and they're watching something, but you can see like about 8 of them, and they're sharpening those hurl bat things, literally sitting around sharpening their knives, so to speak. There also looks like eating some slee stack flesh. Give me a little sandy roll as you're watching some cannibalism, Freddie.
Yay.
Yay.
Also, do I hear anything?
Yeah, they're talking that weird language and shit. Take 1 point toward cannibalism.
And I try to understand
Yes.
the language.
you
you
can.
think?
Yeah, give me a new at learn type thing.
Oh.
You did hear the guy's name, Christopher. Da 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 da.
No, don't know what the language is.
That's probably
Can I roll linguistics to at least know what the language is?
yes.
Nope, no idea.
Yeah. Something foreign. Probably bad for you.
Mm.
You know how foreign stuff is.
All right,
Especially
so we
for
know where
people.
it stays.
Well, that might be the guard room.
Maybe.
He's not in there, right?
Yeah.
I don't see him.
You actually you see him come in. He looks around and he goes da 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 da, and looks like he is really hung over, and he looks pretty horrible and shit, like he just woke up. Some of them come over and start applying makeup and stuff to him.
Is he also speaking the weird language?
Pardon?
Is he also speaking that
Of
strange?
course.
Oh.
Everybody speaks it but you. The other two PCs are completely fluent in whatever this language is.
I do actually have a Slee Stack.
This is a little different than standard Slee Stack, but yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, you might want to put archaic in front of your Slee Stack if you picked up from Land and Lost. So that'll come in useful later when you start discovering ancient ruins and shit of the Slee Stack.
Yay.
So Freddy, he talks to the troops. They get him made up. He's looking better, standing a little straighter and stuff. They're like, ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And he's like, oh, ta-da, 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 ta-da. And they're like, ah, and they applaud and stuff. And one of them's like juggling these hurl bats off to one side and stuff. And yeah, and eventually he leaves, and then your transmission ends due to 1 minute time.
Blah.
Oh. Sounds like a party animal.
Freddy, if you can give me a memory roll at half, you can repeat exactly what they said as it's still fresh in your mind, and then those two can try whatever the fuck language this is.
This
But
will go
it'd be
well.
super hard to fucking do it.
My memory's terrible.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If you fail it, you'll just blather at them, and they'll look at you with hatred.
No.
They look at you with hatred.
Is that Mandarin?
Mm,
I think he was
that might be Arabic.
ordering a takeout or something.
Mm.
Probably from the Black Dragon restaurant.
Dun, dun, dun.
If it's Arabic, I've got Arabic. Does anything sound familiar or no? No.
Arabic, Mandarin, no and no.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have linguistics?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, give it a roll.
Okay.
Maybe Freddie's blathering will have helped you out. You're at a half on this, by the way, because, Freddie translating it. He's going, ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta.
Oh, no, I got it learn.
Oh.
I thought that, but I don't.
Well, I'd still try learn at half, because you're going to check
Sure.
and learn and check in linguistics if you can pull that shit off.
Basic success.
It may be some sort of Eastern language, or Freddie is really, really racist. You're not sure which.
Okay. Ching, chang, ching, chang, chang.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, great. Great. Do I get a check for that or no?
No, you need it half. You're just
Right.
guessing right now. Freddie's going around doing the slanty eye thing and all that. So you're looking at him with concern. He's now become the racist uncle at holiday get-togethers.
What the snarf are you doing, Eolus? Oh. So let's hear the messy plan, Alex.
Oh, there's many. I've got play immediately. All NPCs discard all cards.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah. Yes. Yeah. I mean, there's lots of messy possible deaths issuing plans.
Well, I'm bad at this, so enlighten me a little bit. You don't have to go through all of them, but
Does it involve explosives?
Could do.
explosives, poison gas in the HVAC system.
Or just muscling our way in. Or waiting
Yeah.
until he's more alone than
Hold on.
normally is.
If he's drunk, when did
He
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 get
didn't look
drunk?
drunk when he's leaving the room.
Well,
He's
before that.
hungover.
Before that, he had a
No.
hangover.
I think what it is the spell casting probably takes something out of him, so he probably wakes up in the morning kind of like drunk.
Okay.
Do we want to buy normal tickets to the next show and then use our magic glasses to see what he's doing?
We did that.
Not during the show.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yep.
Oh.
Did you make a successful analyze magic?
We did.
Okay.
We didn't get
What?
much. we got what we got from it. Do you remember? That's where we got the fact that if it was like they were doing something that
Oh yeah.
if they continued, it would have
Yeah.
finalized it, and it would have probably had a horrific effect. Whereas it was, they dropped it halfway through doing it.
Yeah.
Right. And so the irradiating purple smoke explosion / fire thing.
Something. I mean, it could be a summon spell. Who knows? I mean,
Well,
I don't think the purple smoke spell probably takes them that long to do. This is a show. This is a show that goes on for a long time, and then they're cancelling a ritual halfway through. So that tells me it's a really big spell. Probably something to do with summoning some.
Well,
really
if it's
nasty
such a big
creature or
spell,
well,
how did they do it? How did they do it in the bathroom?
No. I think this is a different one to the purple smoke.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I don't think the purple smoke spell is like an attack spell that probably doesn't take too long. He was in the bathroom for like a small amount of time. This one is a massive ritual that halfway through, the show lasted for an hour or something, and that was only halfway through the ritual or partway through the ritual. So
right.
This is a big fuck off spell that has something really nasty that happens if they finish it, but they don't. They're just using half the ritual as basically a show.
Okay, I didn't realize it took so long. Yeah, that's probably that primal song that the keepers of.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Oh, that's a good card to have.
So
do we want to ask? I mean, we do have a detective agency at our disposal. They might have stories or information on Tom Christopher.
I'm going.
How much cab money do you have?
No.
They have phones. Just call them.
Yeah, I will interject there with the Logan will probably be like, find it out on your own.
Yep.
I'm just exploring all possible angles.
I know.
Yeah.
But we need to come up with cleverer ways to find out information like that if you want to.
Yeah, there's all sorts of metagame things that are going on in my head that I can't talk about, but
seal those up and put them away forever.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think we're at the end of our information rope.
Yeah, I don't really see there's much. I mean, there's the Chochos are just servants. We found out, I think, everything we're going to find out about this guy in the public. That's the problem. This is just public information we're working on here. Which
are we allowed? Well, I'm sure we're allowed. Do we want to just rent a room next to where he's staying, so we'll have immediate access?
We still need to find that out. We don't even know. I mean, as far as we know, I'm guessing he's staying on this floor.
Yeah.
If they own the whole floor, then we're not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
We're not renting a room on that floor.
But since it's the morning and he's getting up and he's hungover, he's got to be pretty close. I would guess he came from room 7 because they went around that corner.
Well, if you actually look at some of the map, well, no, you can't look at the map now, but the map did have beds on some of the rooms.
Yeah, I've got tabs up. There's a bed in that room with like a TV or a bookshelf on the left wall.
Looks like either room 7 or room 6.
Looks like a king size bed with 2 tables in room 7. Since he was walking down the hall when we got that.
And that is the furthest room away from the elevator, right?
Yep.
You have to go to the longest. Yeah, well, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Probably given the most amount of protection from nutters just going up and I'm guessing as well, if it's a private floor, you're probably going to have a problem getting up to the 29th floor. Without.
Well, we don't know if it's private.
Didn't you guys wind up getting to room 6?
No.
That was on the map before he gave us the full map. How did you know about that?
That was through, I think, a critical role for some research role. We never went up onto that floor.
Oh, okay. So how do we? Okay, so room 4 is the elevators, but You got that from Surmise?
Huh?
You said that room 4 was the elevators, and we've been up there already.
No, we never went up there.
No, we're not.
Okay. I misunderstood something then. Okay.
Yeah, room floor 4. I don't even know where the well.
Well, hold on, no. We've been to the 29th floor, but actually, yeah. Room 6 is the TC Productions office.
Right. There's
Yeah,
no
we've
bed
been
in there. There's a bed in
Yeah.
room 7. There's no bed in there. There's several
Yeah.
beds in room 5. So I'm figuring that room 5 is a barracks. That's where his
Yeah.
entourage stays.
So it's probably
There's a bed in room
room.
3. There's a bed in room 2, but they're rather small. They're not the master suite. So I'm guessing he's in the master suite, which looks to be room 7.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a
Right.
TV in there if you want to check that room out.
That's a good idea.
Can do. But didn't it just leave?
Yeah, but I think you might be able to get an idea that it's his room once.
Yeah. Okay. If you can
That's when his head exploded.
Okay, I know that most of you don't like this anyway, but I'm going to ask anyway. Personal escape, anybody want that?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. That's gone. Yeah, I've got a full retrieve, I've got a reverse dice, I've got a round revision, and I've got a clogging read I'm holding on to.
Nice.
So I have really good cards.
52 twice.
What are the chances? I can
I have a reroll a skill 10 and an unhindered.
I'll throw a skill plus 10 on your TV camera thing. I'll give you a little better chance.
Yeah, could do. Well, I mean, we have potentially unlimited attempts.
How many friggin' mana points do you have, Alex?
They keep coming back.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. We have a.
Does he still have yellow eyes?
No.
Okay.
And my give mana has stopped working
Fuck's
again.
sake.
Something weird going on.
Just roll, yeah.
Don't know why.
Just
I
roll
blame Freddy for
D100.
no good reason.
Just roll D100.
Yay.
There we go.
Right. He pumps you up. Pumps
Yep.
the jam.
9 magic points.
Well, I did 6, but okay.
Yeah, but it's the most I can give, so I might as well give you the most when I'm doing it.
Alright, so. Improve live wire.
So you get 2 tries at this now?
Yeah, 2 tries. Basically.
Great willpower rolls. Play that skill 10. Woo!
Yeah, I'll play skill 10.
Woo!
Nope.
Woo! Woo.
Even with the skill 10 on it, that doesn't work?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
he
well.
sucks ass at this. He's never used
Oh, yeah,
it.
that's right. He's got a 19.
I need some more juice, please.
He's so thirsty.
Feed me, mommy.
9 back.
Thanks.
You calling Kinley mummy is not a good thing.
Maybe he wants
Alright.
to play mommy daddy.
Come over and suck mummy's cock.
Damn it. It's not a fumble.
Not a fumble.
That's good. That's
Not a
good.
fumble.
Oh yeah, 91 would have been a fumble, and then Logan finally gets to have some fun.
Come on, we've got like a 1 in 5 chance.
Yep.
Yeah,
Against
this is his
Benji
own fault for not
fumble.
holding up the spell.
And of course, we also have a 5 chance of a fumble, so.
Yay!
Ah, god damn it.
Oh, right.
More
Well,
mana,
I failed
please.
once you.
You know, you could just use the skill horn thing. See how many
Huh?
rolls it takes you and shit, and then he could do that. Because you guys
There
do
you
have time.
Right.
9 more back.
Right, you guys,
Damn it.
fortunately, it's so noisy in here, nobody notices you guys like having a yelling contest and shit.
54. So, one button, but I made it, so. What? How? I need more.
But it is the most annoying thing though. You're starting to think that watching him suck mommy's cock might be more entertaining. Relax the throat is apparently the important thing there.
The dice, they hate us. The dice, they hate us.
It's not really great. This is like,
yay! Oh, that's you. Damn
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, Freddie's not gonna make it.
Yay! I can't
Okay,
believe we've made that many rolls and not fumbled yet.
you're looking out. Of course, he has a television in here. The room is Spartan and seems to be clean. There's a few magazines, a laptop computer, changes of clothes, a wide variety and very imaginative amount of sexual aids. There's also prescription pharmaceuticals on the nightstand. There's a refrigerator. That's about it.
Can I make out the drugs? What are they?
Give me a spot at half to read it. It's really distant. If you try to zoom in, it just pixelates all this shit.
Black water.
Okay, go ahead and give me a pharmacy roll as you have a long, confusing name, and my roll 20 appears to have stopped giving me details.
Yeah, I didn't see you make that roll either.
Okay.
Oh, good. Not just Logan. Okay.
I got a plan. I have a plan, and you guys are not gonna like it.
There we go. Finally, yeah.
Right. This guy has got a fucking variety of ailments and shit. According to what you learned in your brief association with Doc Fulton and stuff, this guy might have Hep A, Hep C, scurvy, possibly AIDS. Who knows? He's got all.
How is he still alive? Holy shit.
That's an amazingly good question. Possibly these medicines and shit. It looks like he has plenty of each of them in the thing, though.
A good way to fuck somebody is blood pressure medication.
He's probably got that on there, too.
Absolutely.
Yes, Logan knows that. It's not going to kill him instantly, though. It makes him dizzy and shit like that, because Logan needs blood pressure medication. Cheers.
So does the Russ, yeah.
Mm.
And I'm sure there's a statin in there somewhere, and... Yeah, did you read the bit about the component poison, Matt?
What, on the thingy?
On the board? My wife, I asked her, she reads a lot of murder mysteries, so I asked her, how do we murder somebody? And the most interesting idea she came up with was a component poison. We can get the first half of...
Multiple parts, and once you take them
2 parts.
Yeah.
So, like, you get the first part with a handshake. You can slather that all over yourself because it's not going to hurt you. You get the second part in his pills. Boom, dead.